Okay, so today we're going to be installing this. It is a wall outlet that has 2 USB ports, and what we're going to be doing is replacing the existing wall outlet in the house. So we can plug in like a phone to charge it, or in this instance we're in a baby's room, so we're going to plug in the camera, so we don't have to worry about plugging into the wall. And another nice thing about these outlets, they are actually, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little white things over the plugs, and that is a safety. Right now, all the plugs that are made have to have that so the babies can't stick their finger in there, so you don't have to put one of those little caps on that they have now. So anyway, if this is a video that interests you, how to replace your existing outlet with this outlet, keep on watching. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this job, you're gonna need obviously a plug. You're gonna need a pair of dikes or wire cutters, a Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, a pair of wire strippers, and a go-to attitude. So let's rock and roll. One more thing I'd like to mention, if you are not comfortable working with electric, please call an electrician and have them do this for you. The last thing I would want you to do is to shock yourself or get injured. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure the power's off. So what I like to do is I like to go to the circuit box and turn the power off that way. And then we're actually going to plug something in here. I'm actually going to plug something in and turn it on. See if it turns on. It doesn't turn on, so the power's off. Or you can use a multimeter, whatever you prefer. So with this particular outlet, whoever installed this before us, the drywall or whatever, they cut the hole way too big, as you can see. So usually the drywall will be here, so this lip and this lip will go over the drywall, so it'll be a real tight fit. But this is pressing in like that. So what we're going to do is, I actually cut these. This is not important. I cut these in. We're going to put them right there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to actually take your flathead screwdriver and we're going to go ahead and get this old socket taken out. Okay, now that that's taken out, now that the 2 screws are out, we're going to actually pull this out. Okay, so now that we got this taken out, you're going to notice there's actually 2 sets of wires running in here. You're either going to have 2 sets of wires like this, or you're going to have 1 set of wires. In this instance, we have 2 sets. So we have the grounds connected together, we have the blacks and the whites. And the way this is set up, they're actually all connected. They just haven't put in these. You can either screw them in here or push them in here. So they push them in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut those off like so, because it's going to be a lot easier than taking these out. We're going to cut the ground. So essentially, these are all connected. So if this metal part was taken out, then these would be separate. But they're, because of this metal part's in here, these are essentially, it's like this. They were connected like this. So with this connector right here, with this USB outlet that we have on the back, it actually says white, hot, ground. The white are your common wires. The black is actually your hot wires. The black's what you're getting your power from, and the all copper wire is your ground. So the ground's going to connect on the bottom here. Both whites are going to connect together in here, and both blacks are going to connect in here. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and strip these like so. It's a really nice pair of strippers. I got this from the Mac tool truck back when I worked at Circuit City. Yep. So now that those are all exposed like so, we want to take this and you loosen this up like this. You don't want this to be completely loose to where it falls out. You can use a flathead or a Phillips on this, doesn't matter. Whatever's easier for you. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And remember, the hot is the black. So if you can tell, I don't know if you can see that, but you can actually fit the wires down these 2 spots right here. So that's what we're gonna do with the black. We're gonna go ahead and put that in there. And put this in here. Another thing you're gonna wanna know, this is a lot thicker box, as you can tell. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to shove it back in this little teeny receptacle. So you might have to change this out, but I think we'll be fine with this one. So once the black wires are in, we're gonna go ahead and tighten it back up, very tight. And we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing with the white wires. When that's done, the ground's down here. Okay, so you want to go ahead and loosen the ground up. What I like to do with the ground, I like to take my dikes And I like to kind of make a little loop with the wire, like so. And that loop right there will connect around this ground screw right here, like so. Okay, so the ground's connected. The whites are in the white spot. The blacks are in the black spot. Now we're going to make sure this is the right way, which this is up. And remember what I said about these. We're going to make sure it fits in there first. And it's going to fit. It can be a tight squeeze, but it'll fit. So now we're going to go ahead and tighten these like so. What I like to do is I like to tighten the top one a little bit, and then I like to tighten the bottom one a little bit. Something just fell off. Oh, that's my head of my screwdriver. What do you know? Tighten this one. And then that is installed. It might be a little crooked right now, which I think it is. So what we're gonna have to do is we take these out and we're gonna have to kind of bend it a little bit. Okay, so once you got it right there, all screwed in, this is the plate it came with. This actually comes off of here, and this connects here with a screw here and a screw here, and then this actually clips on. And then it comes with these little teeny screws. And these are obviously flathead, and we're going to go ahead and screw those into here. And then do the same with the top. I'm not sure how pretty this is going to look because this gaping hole that's left in the wall. But we're going to make do with what we got, you know? And then this essentially clips on, like so. Okay, so that's all done. And again, this is some cosmetic stuff we can fix later. But this is obviously whoever put this drywall up before us. It didn't do a great job. They probably make oversized plates for these. So probably we're going to go ahead and have to get an oversized plate for this, which not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and see if this powers up. And it does. Phone is charging. This one. Boom, charging. So that works. That's how easy it is. I know it's a little bit of a confusing tutorial, but with those simple steps, you can replace your old, outdated, regular old fixture. If there's any more home tutorials that you want to see like this, please let me know and I'll go ahead and get those done for you. But again, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Please comment below, letting me know what you thought. And I know you will. You're probably going to tell me this isn't code, but whatever. Anyway, this isn't for a laugh. Peace and you're welcome.